Green flag is waving. The Texas Sprint Series is on. Steven Richardson jumps out to the early lead. John Carney, the second, goes up to the top shelf. He's going to try to make a run down the backstretch. Richardson has it. Carney wants it down into turn number 3. Joe Bob Lee jumps down to the bottom. He's in that third spot looking to get to the J2. Steven Richardson will lead lap number 1. John Carney will go up top with Steven Richardson down into 1 and 2. Joe Bob Lee with a big move down to the bottom. Here comes Carney back to do the crossover back into turn 3, but Bob Lee will go back down to the inside. As Steven Richardson continues to lead, but John Carney closing in and knocking on the door. He's got it momentarily. Who's it going to be at the line? John Carney, the second, takes the lead. Richardson continues on the outside as Carney's found something there on the inside of 1 and 2. Now he'll go to the top side. Richardson down to the bottom. Richardson making a move. It's going to be Carney off of turn number 4, and he'll continue to lead to lap number 5. As now Ramey goes down to the bottom. He puts the speed on it out of turn number 2, but here comes Joe Bob Lee back down to the inside. They go side by side down into turn number 3. Joe Bob Lee tries to slide up in front of the number 7M. He's got it down the front stretch. Joe Bob Lee now back around Kevin Ramey. Ramey trying to run him back down on the outside. He tags the wall just barely down the back stretch as he will have to settle back into 4th and recollect to go back to Joe Bob Lee. Joe Bob Lee has meanwhile caught the number 0. That will be your battle for 2nd as Joe Bob Lee has some speed down to the inside. Steven Richardson tries to open it up to the high side down the backstretch, but he'll shut the door down through 3 and 4. Carson Bolden makes the move. He's got 4th as Joe Bob Lee makes the pass down into turn number 1. Joe Bob Lee now to the 2nd spot. He's going to John Carney, the 2nd, all alone down the backstretch. He'll take it off turn number 4 to repeat. He'll win 2 in a row here for the Texas Sprint Series. Joe Bob Lee will finish 2nd. Carson Bolden in 3rd. Taylor Courtney sneaks up into that 4th spot. Kevin Ramey rounding out your top 5.